Good afternoon. Welcome back to our online mentorship program. My name is Mary Mombi, the Director of Mentor Me Facilitators. This program has been brought to you by St. Joseph Catholic Cathedral. So today we are going to talk about good etiquettes. I want you to first imagine if etiquettes were not there, how would the world be? I want you to imagine if we didn't have to observe etiquettes, how would we relate with each other? Etiquettes are very important as they help us to correlate and to be able to coexist with one another. But surprisingly, there are some people who don't observe some etiquettes, or probably they assume a lot. And today I want to point out some of the things that seem to be obvious, but we don't pay attention to. So first and foremost, I want to point out that there are some words that we should always make good use of. Polite words. Some of us take it that these are words that are supposed to be used by children, or probably they are supposed to be used when something so big has been done to you. But if you adopt a lifestyle of using these words, you're going to look so different and you're going to look polished. So words like thank you, excuse me, may I, those are very important words, and many more others that we should always use. I don't understand. Sometimes even in the public place, you find somebody wants to pass, but they cannot even excuse themselves. What they do, they go pushing other people and they just have their way through. It is not right. It does not cost anything to use these polite words. And sometimes we call them the magic words because they do miracles. When you use them, you tend to command a lot of respect. So learn to say thank you when anything has been done to you. Even when you're served by the tellers, either in the supermarkets or in the banks, in the matatu, wherever you are, learn to tell that person thank you. This person will feel appreciated. They'll feel that you're not taking their service for granted. So let us learn to be using those words. The other thing that we really need to focus on today, you find in public places, because of this corona thing, there are so many water points where you expected to wash your hands, and we are not provided with towels or napkins to wipe our hands after we've washed them. It is very, very bad, or rather very, very wrong, when you wash your hands and then you do like this when other people are there. What you're doing, you're sprinkling this water to them. It is not right. Wash your hands and try to dry them in a modest way. Don't throw that water to everyone. So let us learn that it looks very rude when you wash your hands and then you're there drying the hands and throwing this water to every other person around that area. So learn to observe that. I've seen it happen severally in very many places, and it is not so good. Always pay attention to that other person. Consider the person next to you. The other etiquette that we need to really observe is when it comes to our phones. When it comes to this gadget, yes, it is personal, it's yours, you can use it as you wish. But when it comes to a place where you're in public, probably you're four of you, you're dining together, or you're having a conversation, it is not proper. It does not look good when you are having a conversation and for you're there, you're still using your phone. The message you're sending to the other people is you're not interested. You don't even you don't be part and parcel of that conversation. You're so bored, and that is why you are in your phone. most of the time we do this unconsciously. We need to always remember, when you're with other people, please keep your phone aside. If you have to use it, you may excuse yourself. But when you're using it and the others are there, they may feel offended. They may feel like they're boring. Their company is boring to you. Then still on the phones, I've seen severally. Sometimes probably somebody has given you the phone to take a photo. You want to take a photo, or maybe they want you to watch, to see a certain photo or a video clip. And after that, or after you're done with that photo, you're taking the photo, after you're done, or maybe you're watching a video clip, you find some people who are so mannerless, they start scrolling. How do you go scrolling somebody's phone without their permission? It's private. That's a bad habit. Even if this phone belongs to your friend, your brother, your sister, your mother, whoever, do not do that without permission. So before you do that, ask them, can I go through your photos? If they tell you no, understand. Don't go ahead asking them, what are you hiding? It's not about what you're hiding. It's about privacy. A phone is very private. So let's observe that. Then the other etiquette that we really need to observe is when you're having a conversation, probably several of you're having this conversation. It looks very rude when you keep interrupting the conversation. For example, the other person is talking. Wait until they are done with their point. Do not keep interrupting their statements, their points, when they are talking. Wait for them to finish, then you can say what you want. So we have these people whom they want to dominate, they want to be the ones talking throughout, they don't give other people a chance. That is wrong. So always give the other person a chance. They finish what they are saying, then you can be able to pick up from there. Then still in conversations, please, it does not look so good when you are saying things that you're not sure of. You're not even sure, but you want to say, hey, before you say it, please be sure, because once you have said it, you may not return those words back. So before you say anything, before you start making your points, be so sure of what you're saying. Have the facts with you. But if you have a tendency of saying things for the sake of saying them, you just want to talk, you just want to be heard, you may lose respect. So ensure that you observe that etiquette when it comes to conversation with other people. Also in the social media, don't post things without verifying them. It does not look good. It's also an etiquette that we need to observe. Although the social media etiquettes, that's quite a huge topic. It's something that we can look at another day. But in general, before you post anything, before you comment on anything, first ask yourself, do I have the facts? Is it true? But don't just do it for the sake of doing it. Remember, internet does not forget. Then the other etiquette that we need to observe is, you're in a table, probably you're on a dining table, and you're having your food, and probably you need something that is on the other end, probably salt shaker or a glass, or maybe you want to pass something to someone else. It is very, very wrong when you're passing your hands over other people's food, plates and all that. Please, if that thing is far from you, ask the person you seated next to it to pick it and give it to you. Otherwise, when you're passing your hands all over, you're not doing the right thing. It is very, very wrong. So let us observe that.